Okay, first of all, as the latest, the hottest, the most asked about, talked about iCore 3 processor. And the bottom line is this. If you go right now and try to buy, you can find dual core, in this price range, at HSN even, because dual core is great. This takes dual core processing to the next level. This is like having 4 cores, 4 processors, quad core technology. That's what the iCore 3 with hyper-threading is all about. It is our absolute single most powerful. We have never, any computer, any price, our highest, most expensive computers, we've never sold anything that is more powerful.
It turns your 2 cores virtually into 4 cores with the hyper-threading. So it's like you have a quad-core processor built inside your machine. This is the most powerful laptop from Gateway we've ever offered here at HSN. And by having that dual core with the hyper-threading, you're getting up to 120% more power, more speed, more efficiency. That's faster on the internet. That's faster booting the system up. That's faster watching your movies. Everybody's going to get the increased performance because you have that hyper-threading built in your computer. Plus, the graphics are better. It's better when you're watching your movies and playing them back. It's better when you're watching content through the internet. It's better when you're just looking at your photos on your digital computer, on your computer. Plus, it even helps with all those games that are out there that are online, even like the HSN Arcade. It helps all that stuff too, all because you have that hyper-threading built in your system.
You know what the truth is? The #1 reason people are disappointed with their computers is because of performance.
Absolutely.
And it's not unlike buying a car, right? And then you don't get the right engine in the car and you don't have the proper performance. And that, in a nutshell, is what this is all about. When you buy a computer, the last thing you want to skimp on is that processor because it makes a world of difference in the way your computer came out about 18 months ago. This is the latest version of that. This was only released about a week ago. iCore 3 with hyper-threading and widi. So you have, this takes iCore 3 to a whole new place. Right, Joe? Whole new level.
You're exactly right, because it adds so many extra features built into it, that more energy efficient, more high-performing, hyper-threading technology built into it. It really makes a big deal because if you just have a single core that can only do a single function, just like right there, you're pouring one thing into a glass. But now having hyper-threading, you can do 2 things at the same time. So now it's pouring into 2 glasses at once versus just the one. That's what hyper-threading does. It can handle that multitasking, can perform multiple things at once. That's why with this processor, it's a dual-core processor with hyper-threading, so it turns those 2 cores into 4 cores. Makes such a big deal. And I'll show you on my screen how impressive it is. And then it also has onboard graphics built onto the processor itself. Instead of having a separate video card, it's actually attached to the processor. So now you don't have to go back and forth. It just really eliminates that extra step to slow down the system. The internet experience is now going to be even more enhanced with the widi, with the high definition that's going to be built into it as well. Even when you're playing your games online, whether it's at the HSN Arcade or even Facebook has a bunch of those games up there, that performance is now going to be at the highest level that we've ever. Bring up your task manager, and this will show you. These are the cores, these little lines here on the right side.
Right.
When you count them off, if you're lucky, you might have a single core or 2 cores. There's your dual core. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4 cores,
quad
4 brains,
core
4
technology.
engines. And you see this over here on the left? This is your total computer resources. I'm using about 25%, 22%, 29%, really about a quarter of my computer's resources.
Even with all those programming running.
All these things in the background.
Oh my goodness.
That's why we say this is the most powerful system. It's going to last you for years because it's handling everything from today without any problems.
Okay, so here's the story. We are so busy, hundreds more just out the door. We're in the final presentation. I love this.
Now again, Core 3 has been around for about 3 years, but now we're adding hyper-threading. Instead of doing one thing at a time, like pouring one glass into 1 cup, now you can pour into 2 cups at the same time because you have that dual core, the hyper-threading technology. So you take those 2 cores, and now you virtually turn them into 4 cores, so you have a quad-core processor built onto your system. 120% faster. That's whether you turn the system on, that's whether you're surfing online, it's whether you're uploading photos from a digital camera, it's whether you're playing games like this with that high-definition graphics card that's built into it. This can handle everything that you're looking for, so this is truly that family unit that everybody is going to be able to enjoy.
Okay, so here we go. We have some questions for Gateway Joe.
All right.
Our first one is, I've never owned a Gateway laptop until now. And Joe's going to tell us about this because this takes using a computer, watching movies, enjoying your photographs to a whole new level.
Absolutely. The wide eye basically stands for wireless display. Any content that is on your computer can now be sent to your television. The only thing you need is that little black box right there on the side of the screen. It's like a 3x3-inch box, very small box, but it'll send high definition video, 5.1 surround sound audio. If you're downloading movies to your computer, you can now send those movies from your computer to the television. So essentially it becomes your movie player. You know, there's the Netflix trial that comes with this computer. If you're downloading movies through that, it's one of the most popular ways to get content to your computer. You can now watch those full high-definition 1080p movies. You see right there on the coffee table, these are just video clips of my daughter. We went to an amusement park, and if the family and friends want to see them, instead of huddling around that 15-inch screen, I'm sending it wirelessly to the television that's hanging over the mantle. This has never been able to happen before. The cool thing about this is technology that a week ago finally came into existence. So even if you have a computer that's 2 weeks old, you didn't get it. Only here today did we offer this brand new technology. There's that little black box right there. It's called a Netgear wide-eye adapter. It's $100, but allow you to send that content directly to your TV.
Wow, and you know what? You're answering one of the questions from Linda, was just asking this question. She just bought the Today's Special in white, and she specifically, Joe, wanted to know if you could tell her what the wide-eye adapter is, please.
I'll show it to you real quick. I got it in my hand. This is basically it. That's how tiny this little wide-eye adapter is. It has the ports to connect to your television, so any television that has an HDMI or the traditional red, white, and yellow ports that are on here, this will connect wirelessly to your computer and now send a signal. It connects back and forth to your computer. This will send a signal to your TV, so now anything on your laptop can now be transmitted to your TV wirelessly. Again, it's 1080p resolution. It supports 5.1 high-definition surround sound, so it is truly the best type of resolution that is out there in the marketplace that you can now watch everything on your high-def TV.
I love it. 136640. And by the way,